Now, what you do next is a decision that only you can make. And that each of those decisions, there's really only two decisions. Continue down that pity party and downward spiral, or decide to change that course. What could you be grateful for if you wanted to?
So I had a great Monday last week. I signed around a contract with these people I've been showing for 6 months. Signed around this contract. They were super excited, super happy, and this is like the 4th or 5th contract we've written, and this one stuck. And then I immediately, the very next day, listed their house so that they could, close concurrently. We got a 30-day escrow, got 3 cash offers, ready to rock and roll. By Thursday, the co-signer's son said, I don't really feel like it. What? You don't feel like investing in real estate? I don't feel like making a payment for somebody else. And subsequently, both deals fell apart. Sign was yanked out of the yard. These people were like, and so what I'm grateful for is that I called was on text with my lender and with Bernie and saying, I am going to lose my mind. Sorry, I had to come up with another 4-letter word. And they rather than jumping on the bandwagon of what awful people they are, because that's the bandwagon I was on, they were like, yeah, you did spend some time with them, you did everything you could for them, they were the negative people, they were you. It's not you, right? Because sometimes you just immediately go, what did I do wrong? How did I F this up? And they were like, it wasn't you. Those people are crazy. I'm like, okay, cocktail. And on my call log that afternoon, I have a coach that says, take care of all your call logs. And usually I have 2 pages, and that day I went about that far and then went, nope. And they were there, like, let's go have a drink. Let's go talk about it. Let's get some, and what's the next plan? What are we going to do next? How's that going to work? Like, you have to let go of that and move on. And I'm like, praise Jesus, let's go do it. So I have 2 appointments this weekend, 3, 4 clients this weekend.
But that's fantastic. Yeah, give her a hand. But let me ask you this. So there was a moment where you had a decision to make. And the decision looked like continue down the pity party. How many of us have lost a deal and know what I'm talking about when we say the pity party, right? Okay, so that's natural. Of course, look, we screen for people who actually give a like, that's what we screen for. That's the first thing that we look for when inviting someone to join Haven Real Estate Group. Is this someone who deeply and as a part of who they are, their character, care about taking care of other people? Is that person not going to feel a little bit of sting when a deal completely unravels and falls apart? Are you going to experience some disappointment? Are you going to experience, like, is it something that I've done? Is it like, could I have done something different? Is that normal?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So look, it's important in this instance to recognize all of these feelings that I'm experiencing are absolutely normal, congruent, and with the kind of person that I choose to be. Now, what you do next is a decision that only you can make. And that each of those decisions, there's really only 2 decisions. Continue down that pity party and downward spiral, or decide to change that course, right? Change that course, reach out and talk to a peer. You guys are so incredibly lucky in this organization to have a mentor, or to have, like, do you have to be a mentee of one of our mentors in order to reach out to them? Yes or no? No, these are people who have volunteered, who have stuck their hand out and said, look, I enjoy, as a part of who I am, helping my peers, right? So that's always available to you. So there was a moment where you decided, stay in the pity train, or do something productive, even if that's reach out to a colleague and say, let's grab a beer.